it's is that some safe space? Let me ask you a question, Pam.
Mm-hmm.
Is that just, as a male coach, when you coaching young ladies,
Mm-hmm.
is that some safe space there in terms of after the game? Let me tell you what just caught my attention.
Okay.
I think crazy.
You confusing me right
No,
now.
no, no, I'm not. You're gonna find out. So Mark Campbell, who's the head coach for TCU,
Mm-hmm.
I guess he has a real close relationship with Haley Van Lith.
Right.
And after the game, they just embrace each other a little more than like church time. You know how you hug, church
Right.
hug, and
Right.
embrace.
Right.
This was, in my opinion, as a man, and thinking that's my daughter, I'm thinking
You
that's
holding
just.
on to her too
I
tight.
think you hold on her a little too tight. Is something wrong with that for me to feel that way?
No, I mean, but you don't know the backstory, the history of what's going on. But if you see that, I mean, yeah,
I
I
don't.
can see how that.
And what made me rethink about this?
Uh-huh.
Boy, I'm just brilliant. What made me?
Oh my.
No, I'm just joking, people. I'm really playing, but I'm not playing about what the topic. But what really made me think about this is here's TCU head coach Mark Campbell on Haley Van Lith, who played there 1 year. Haley Van Lith, if she deserves to have a jersey retired at TCU.
Oh.
It's hard for me to answer that. I don't know the criteria in regards to getting your jersey hung at TCU, but I have a hard time believing that anybody in any sport in 1 year can have a greater impact than what Haley Van Lith has had at TCU. Obviously, there's the basketball piece and a single season of scoring record, single season assist record, and was the leader of this group that won 34 games and took us to an Elite Eight. And so, if it's up to me, yes, no question.
So that got me thinking. And here's also here's Haley Van Lith reflecting on her relationship with head coach Mark Campbell.
My relationship with Coach Mark has been a joy for me. I'm sure I gave him a lot of headaches throughout the year, but he just accepted me for who I was, and he thanks me for coming to the program, but he took a risk on me. He met me with full belief, and he had a vision of who he thought I could be, and at the beginning, he probably was convincing me that I could be that person. I wasn't necessarily in a place where I even knew who I was anymore. He has just breathed life into me, and from a life perspective, he's taught me a lot of great lessons and how much better life can be if you just let people see who you are. And that's hard for me. And so for me to feel comfortable and safe doing that with him, that took a lot of work on his part that he did not have to do. He could have told me to screw off when I was giving him problems. I'm forever grateful for him, and God put him in my life to transform it, and he certainly has done that.
Thoughts?
Okay. So the rest of the interview would make some of this make a little bit more sense.
Okay,
And what she was saying in breathing life into her. There were times throughout her career, especially during the transfer period, where she didn't even want to live. So as we talked about, she talked about mental health. So I
they
think
mentioned that last night a lot.
yeah. So, but when she said that, in the rest that she didn't. There's times when she want to be here. So I think he just really breathed life. He spoke life into her.
So
and I think that closeness is what you saw.
Okay, now that puts everything in context. Then I agree with that. Yeah, because I didn't know. I feel that now. Just on the outside looking in, you could come up with some crazy stuff in your mind. But now, with that level of context in terms of what she said, it makes a lot of sense.
And other people, could be other coaches, gave up on her or, didn't really impart as much. And that's why she left. And maybe they didn't even know what she was feeling.
Yeah, I mean, keep in mind, this is her third team. She played in Louisville. We remember her at LSU.
Yes.
And we definitely remember her at TCU. I guess I was looking at her dad is very animated in the stands and all that stuff. So I didn't see her mom. I don't think they show her mom that much. More
I didn't see her much.
Yeah.
I just saw him where he comes down.
Yeah, but to get back to your point, that puts things in a larger context, if you will, because to the extent that she has some mental health challenges.
Yes, she did.
And extreme I'm happy Coach Campbell was there too.
Yeah, she talked a lot.
Yeah.
She went in deep on her interview about her faith in God and Him, and that's what helped her, kind of get to this next level and keep pursuing her dreams and keep going.
Oh, that's good, and that's awesome. Now, I never been retired. Been in 1 year. I know.
Oh no, but
that may be a little challenge there. I think, but
he's
yeah.
trying to continue to help her with her value. Let her know how much she's worth and appreciate it.
Yeah,
but that might be
good for her
stretch.
and good for him.
Yes,
because
that's a good coach.
Because out there, just on what I saw, just in those 15 seconds, I had a totally different opinion about it. But I understand the context behind it now. It makes a lot of sense, and I'm happy that we played it. I'm happy that I saw the whole picture, just part of it. And a lot of people, they rush to judgment, similar like what I did, without understanding the whole picture. So that's the lesson learned right there. Hey, Ty,